All right, Mo, it's I Pick the Topic Tuesday.
I'm so good I have 2 microphones.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
First, we're going to start with the Reds.
Okay?
The offense, not so hot.
Yeah, it's troubling. Look, this has not been a great offensive team all season, and to their credit, they've won 96 games in spite of it, and they're certainly capable of going on tears, both individually and collectively, but this team is not hitting right now. 11 runs in their last 63 games, hitting 229 this month, a number of guys hitting around 200 or below, and guys who are going to face good pitching and play major roles in October, and they're not hitting the ball out of the ball yard either. 15 homers, 6 off the bat of Jay Bruce since September the 1, and they could be playing in a ballpark that's really tough to hit home runs in, that being San Francisco. I love this team's starting pitching. I love this team's bullpen, and I don't think they're going to give away outs defensively like they did against the Phillies a couple of years ago, but that was a really good offensive team 2 years ago. We saw what happened when it faced elite-level pitching. Now, a number of those guys who are here, a little bit more mature, a little bit better, maybe a little bit better equipped to handle the postseason and the high-level pitching they're going to face come this weekend. But if you're not concerned about what this team is doing offensively, or specifically not doing offensively right now, I don't know where you're coming from, quite frankly. It is troubling because it's been a trend all season long, and it's amplified. This has been their worst month offensively, heading into the month where it's toughest to score runs. That's a problem. It's concerning. I think it puts a lot of pressure on the starting pitching. I think it puts a lot of pressure on the bullpen. This team's going to have to figure out a way to score, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to do that against high-level starting pitching, especially because offensive issues have been a problem all season long.
Your thoughts on Bobby V to the Reds rumors?
Nick Cafardo, yeah. This dude, Boston.com baseball writer, makes a link between Bobby Valentine, who's probably going to lose his gig with the Red Sox, and the fact that he's buddies with Bob Castellini, and cites, you want to get that?
No, I don't.
Cites the Cincinnati as a possible destination for Bobby Valentine. I'm split. For a second, I'm going to be Mo Egger talk show host. Yes, hire Bobby Valentine. It would be awesome. I would have a topic every day. Controversy would ensue. It would be incredible. We would talk about things other than lineups. He would clash with players. He would clash with media. He would clash with fans. He would do crazy stuff, and I'd have topics for 8 months. Fan in me wants to run and scream. Can you imagine a worse fit if Dusty Baker were to not be here? Dusty's personality and temperament are perfect for this team that doesn't need a shakeup. It doesn't need a personality that's a 180-degree polar opposite. If Dusty leaves, and I hope he doesn't, Chris Spire should be the guy. It shouldn't be anybody resembling Bobby Valentine.
Are you surprised players are going broke fast?
Interesting. 30 for 30 documentary. Those are always outstanding. Tonight, ESPN called Broke, where they look at athletes, one of them former Wildcat, Kentucky Wildcat Antoine Walker, who have literally lost hundreds of millions of dollars. And I'm fascinated to watch it because I'm interested in hearing about how these guys, lost all their money. But do you notice we tend to look down our noses at athletes who lose outrageous sums of dough? Athletes don't have the market cornered on financial irresponsibility. Proof? Look at most lottery winners. Most lottery winners, within 3 years of winning their fortune, lose it all. They blow it. Horrible financial decisions, too many handouts, frivolous spending, and bad decision making, just like pro athletes. We're going to look down on these guys, and we're not going to feel sorry for them, but let's be true with ourselves. If we won the lottery, we'd probably behave just the same, and there's a really good chance, like guys like Antoine Walker, we'd be broke quickly as well.
Last question.
Okay?
BenJarvis Greenell scares me in not a good way.
Scares me too. He wasn't supposed to fumble, right? Hasn't fumbled since the Bush administration, right? He has 3 in 2 games. I don't know if it's technique, but I do know this. That you think about it enough and you talk to enough guys who make a mistake and then it's multiplied and it starts to become a mental thing. 3 fumbles in 2 games is an extreme amount for any running back, especially for a guy who's supposed to be as sure-handed. I think we saw it with Cedric Benson 2 years ago, and I think we saw it with Cedric Benson at the end of last year. A normally sure-handed guy, all of a sudden unable to hold on to the ball. It's troubling for BenJarvis Greenell, especially because this team's margin for error is still not that wide, and the opposition is going to get a lot tougher here very, very soon. That it?
That's it.
Tweet me at MoEgger1530. Shoot me an email, mo@ESPN1530.com.